Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to another wonderful episode of the AfterLife Podcast. It is episode 11. Today, we have the wonderful Team Panda team here with us today. One of them being Square Mario, of course.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back.
We also got our lovely Hugh-Bone over there.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back.
Okay, come on, Hugh. I was expecting a little bit more from you, like some energy. We also have...
What's going on, guys? Welcome back.
Okay, that kind of like penetrated my ear, but yeah, we'll accept that for now. We also, I think we have a Team Turtle member. I'm not sure. They haven't been coming on the podcast the past few weeks. So we got Skunk on.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, so
Welcome.
we're just kind of working with what we can get. I guess some of the Team Turtle members don't want to come on the podcast anymore. I'm not sure what's happening.
Whoa,
over there,
whoa. We don't
Skunk.
need to start talking about that. We don't need to start talking about that, okay?
I mean, Skunk. I mean, I'm just trying to, make sure that we have equality of who's coming on. Like, Mario and Hugh-Bone have been coming on the past few weeks. They're on this week. I mean, you're the only one from Team Turtle that's been coming on as of regularly, so,
I gotta support, gotta represent. Okay, I represent the whole team, okay?
I guess, but if you're the only one that ever comes on, is it really representation then?
It is representation. It is.
Can
Nah,
we
I don't
explain
think so.
what Team Turtle and Team Panda is for the
Well,
people who don't know?
Before we do that, we got to make sure to say that we're available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts / Google Play Music, whatever you want to call it, and of course on YouTube, where you guys can see our beautiful faces, and then of course Hugh-Bone's leg hair right there. Delicioso.
Oh shit, that was in frame.
Also, we're just going to shout out the Discord too for the AfterLife Discord. So if you guys are interested in all the community interaction that we can possibly have, content notifications, some posting of memes, maybe taking part in the build themes of the month competitions that we got going on, or just simply chatting with the community, you guys can go check that out in the description down below too. And also don't forget to check out the AfterLife application event that is going on right now. Maybe you want to join Team Panda, the most superior team in the world, compared to this raggedy Team Turtle killing monster machine over there, poisoning its own members with the Pega virus. But like, I don't know.
The Pega virus.
Hugh, would you like to explain what Team Turtle and Team Panda is?
Okay, so Team Turtle is a team on our Minecraft SMP called AfterLife SMP. And Team Turtle, it's like a team where they wear turtle heads, cursive binding on it. And it's like, they're just Team Turtle, bro. They're just like, they built themselves a clubhouse on our Minecraft survival server. And they're just vibing, it's just Team Turtle. But me, All Out J, and Square Mario decided to create the Team Panda to combat the horrible atrocities of Team Turtle. Okay? And so that's what we're doing. We're just doing some heavy roleplay action. Team Panda, Team Turtle. Can we talk about the recent incident, Jay? Or is that not coming out?
Well, I think mine is coming out when the podcast is about to come out, so I don't know if we should. I think we may need to wait until next week to fully talk about that.
Oh my god. All right, guys. We're just going to have to blue ball you on the recent AfterLife SMP Panda team lore. So we apologize for that.
Yeah, just look out for Jay and Hugh's video next week.
Yep, and then we're going to be getting some Mario in this action, and then we're going to obliterate Team Turtle into the ground. Like, he never should have existed.
Well, crap, as of this moment, we got plans, buddy. You don't even know.
Oh, boo-hoo. You got numbers, but, like, come on now. We got the heavy lifting people.
Quality over quantity.
We got numbers. We got plans.
Quality over quantity.
Yeah.
We got... Oh, it's going to be both.
We got Hugh-Bone here.
It's going to be both.
He is one of the hardest workers on AfterLife. Have you seen what he is capable of? I've seen it first.
I am a very professional YouTuber.
Oh, yeah, we know.
That's one of his many traits, yep.
I have
Good luck, Team
I'm
Panda.
good.
I wish you the best.
Okay, Skunk, you're gonna...
Oh, yeah, you wish.
I mean, you almost died the other day, just saying, so...
When?
When I almost creeper bombed you to death.
It only took half my health. That ain't that bad.
You lost more than half your health, thank you very much. You lost like 6-7 hearts.
Can we talk about creeper bombing?
Sure, Hugh. What do you want to talk about creeper bombing?
So, on our AfterLife, on our Minecraft server that we all play on together as bros, we have this fun minigame called creeper bombing, where essentially called creeper bombing, where essentially you
tag?
take
Creeper
a
tag,
creeper
please.
egg and you place a creeper and you try to blow someone up. And
Yeah.
it's like a fun little like a little fun game we play. And like, yeah. All right, continue, guys. Sorry, I just wanted to give some context for the people who weren't completely sure about creeper tag.
If you're
Yeah.
not sure, go watch the video, Smile.
Well, I mean, it's not going to be coming out of my video that comes out, I guess, technically when the podcast comes out, but it will be for my next video because I think it'll flow much better, and because you guys probably won't be including that in any portion of your videos as of this moment, so. But yeah, so I think I'm going to step up me using creeper tag related stuff. I mean, I bombed both Mario and Skunk here. Decided to buy, I
was
guess, a couple
busy.
more eggs too. So, I'm going to make it where it's like a regular thing now. But it's a bit difficult to do creeper tag because you have to like make sure that they're recording too, kind of, or like you have them with you. So it's kind of like, I guess, difficult.
I guess they don't have to be recording, just you.
Well, yeah, but you still need to be present with them, which I guess is like one of the main problems.
Yeah.
Is like it's kind of hard to tell or like be able to just like get their reaction, because like that's the whole point of it too, like getting a reaction and also getting them. So
Well, I
if you
bought
can't-
one the other day.
oh, did you now?
Watch out. So watch
Oh my
out.
gosh, you guys, Skunk is now down to like 8 diamond blocks. Oh my gosh, he's poor now.
No,
That's a
no,
lot
no.
of diamonds.
I have like 20 diamond blocks.
Oh, 20. Oh, sorry. Couldn't hear you over my 100 diamond blocks
17.
plus.
I forget.
Okay,
How many diamonds is 20 diamond blocks?
180. 9
Whoa.
times 20.
A lot.
That's a lot of diamonds.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
if
it's a
you
lot of
think of
diamonds.
how much I oh
How many blocks
gosh,
do you have?
over 100. I have like 117, I think.
That's a lot.
So
of
if you just
diamonds.
round that up to 120, what that's like minimum 900, over 1,000, right? So
Mhm.
Okay, no
that's
need.
Weird
crazy.
flex.
Yeah,
I
weird
think I have
flex.
5.
I haven't even converted them into diamond blocks, so
Yeah.
I don't
Really,
know how many
Hugh?
I have. Yeah,
Do you know how many stacks you got?
no.
Okay.
Too
Okay.
many to count, obviously.
Well, we kind of shifted gears from where I wanted to go, but
But
that's fine.
good.
We got to talk about Team Panda, Team Turtle. But now I think I want to get into the important thing here. How is everyone? Like deeply, like not the stupid, like I'm fine. Like
Doing
how
awesome,
are you?
actually.
That's a good answer.
No, I want like in-depth reasoning of how you are. Like this can involve like what happened your past week. So instead of just saying what you did in the past week, like what made your past week that way?
My dad beats me.
Not what I was. Well, should I say not what I was expecting?
Oh gosh. I mean,
I don't know, Jay.
what do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. I don't have.
You have to have something that made your week.
I mean, not necessarily major week, but like kind of like
Just made it interesting.
how are you like
After
really
we have
feeling?
to.
Like for me, like I guess I won't fully elaborate, but like I feel like I'm starting to get more stressed. So like that's one of the things that I'm feeling as of lately. Like I don't
Why?
know.
Why are you more stressed? School?
Oh, I mean, I think a lot of it is school. I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's just becoming like a bigger and bigger source for some reason. And
Mhm.
like just like thinking about school just like gets me stressed out.
Mhm.
Mm.
And then I've also
Mhm.
noticed like I know coffee, gives you like adrenaline rushes, right? It can like make your heart like beat faster and whatnot
Yep.
because you're drinking caffeine. But I feel like I'm noticing that like I only drink 1 cup of coffee typically every day. But I feel like after 1 cup, like I can feel my heart rate like go up quite a bit. So I'm not sure if that's like
I
associated
had
with being
3
stressed
cups
too.
this morning.
Jay, you're dying.
Yeah, so I was
You
like,
just need to drink more coffee, dude.
no, when I drink 2, I feel like I'm gonna die because like my heart's beating that
Dude.
fast.
I had 3. So
Hmm.
So I don't know.
Coffee
know what's wrong with
dehydrates the body.
Well,
Makes
no.
your pee yellow.
Oh yeah,
Wait, does it
that to that.
actually?
You want your pee to be what is that color?
in
You
the
want it
middle.
to
wanna
be in
pee
the
clear.
between.
Clear, right? right?
Yes. Yes.
Well, supposedly
Yeah.
you don't want it necessarily be perfectly clear, but you want like a tiny bit of a difference.
I had clear pee when I was drinking Monster Energy a lot. Because apparently
That-
the electrolytes in it make it clear.
Yeah.
you still
So,
should be
whatever.
drinking water though.
oh yeah, you always should be.
Yeah, I don't drink that Monster Energy anymore.
But none
Yeah,
of
I
you guys
was-
are answering my question here. How
I was
is
about to
everyone-
answer until you interrupted me.
Well, I mean, it kind of seemed like everybody was taking a break here. I'm like, you guys better answer the dang question. I want to truly know.
Yeah, I've also been a little bit stressed with school. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
exams, especially when you don't like actively study during the semester, and then you have exams come up and just like rape you. It's just like you need to like you need to like really be like, okay, I really need to freaking study. And then you don't study. And then it's like, okay, now I really, really need to freaking study.
last minute.
Yeah,
The
last minute.
disorder.
And so it's like, yeah, that can be a bit stressful. I can
procrastination.
relate.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I feel like even with like studying though, like there's still things that you can't account for being on test or whatnot. It's like I took a test on Friday and there was literally a thing that we didn't talk about in class, period. We don't have a book. So it's like, where did that come from? So it's like, okay, well, I just took the L on that answer, but yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't
I
that
get
fun?
what you mean. It's like, where did I've never seen this problem in my entire life, and it's here.
Yeah.
What is this?
Mm.
Mm.
Trick
Very
question.
relatable.
Trick question.
I mean, trick question.
No, it's just those are the trick questions.
Mm.
They throw
Oh.
you off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a very normal week. It was so boring.
That's good to hear.
Like,
Do you
just
have
so,
any-
like I have nothing interesting to talk about. It's just so boring.
Do you have any workplace drama?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
No one
We're all
like
friends.
cheated on their husband or wife or anything?
Nope. Nothing.
No one like murdered their cat?
Nope.
You should create some drama then.
Yeah, stir up some shit. dude.
No. Nice.
Make
It's
it
perfect. Why,
interesting.
if it's
You
good, why
gotta.
change it? You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay. Live a boring life.
You should like murder someone's cat.
Yeah.
Stir up some drama.
I mean, you were trying to murder somebody's cat, but okay.
What?
Oh, I did see. Speaking of a murdered cat, I did see.
Oh,
It looked
no.
like when we were coming off the job, I did see there was like a cat like ran over. It was bad.
Why are
It
you
was
telling
bad.
us this?
It
What
looked-
do you mean?
It looked like somebody just like they threw it in their yard. Like they just like try to get off the street, or like maybe like a fox came along and tried to bring it over here.
Oh.
Not really a fan of the
Yeah.
execution, you know. You got to make sure you're a little bit more discreet when you're,
Execution by car.
you know.
Anyway, I guess that was something. That was an experience.
That's great.
I
Did
mean,
that,
you've been
like,
having
bum you
a
out?
pretty chill week. Skunk, you got, a couple days off here and there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just been like normal. Like there's nothing.
Well, I mean, you could
Just
have been
doing my
like, it's
usual
more
thing.
relaxing. You're free.
Yeah,
You got
more
grandma over here
free.
asking to do stuff.
Yeah, that's a pain in my neck.
Mm.
But I won't go
Dang.
into detail.
Hmm.
Their details. What else? Nothing. There ain't nothing.
Nothing?
I got nothing. Sorry, podcast world. I'm boring.
Hmm.
Probably the most exciting thing that's happened this week, besides the cat, is AfterLife. That's about it.
Hey,
Hey.
that's exciting.
Hey.
But I can't talk about that. So
Yeah, boy. Alright, you don't want to
is it
talk
my
about
turn?
your...
It's my
I
turn.
mean, you don't have to.
I'm going to. Okay, it's part of the question. Okay, so this week was very long, and I had lots of tests as well.
y'all been
That
doing school.
yeah, everything is school. Everyone's stressed about school, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really go like hard on studying, which I probably should have, but I just wasn't able to get online much and relax. So it's good I have a week off this week.
Do you have any special plans for your week off?
Well, I'm gonna pre-record a bunch of content. Gonna maybe travel, just like locally, maybe visit colleges and stuff. But other than
Mm.
Vlog it.
that, pretty chill.
Well,
See?
that's
See what I mean?
good. What do you
Everyone's
mean?
chill.
He's gonna do some stuff. He's gonna record some content. Get on that
Content.
Team
Yeah, at least
Panda
you got
grind.
that.
That way we can obliterate you, skunk.
Yeah, go there. No.
Okay, skunk. Okay, it's okay. It's okay.
No. I want
Now,
like that.
since we're talking about all this, and since skunk is what,
You
Pepe?
gotta put the timestamp.
I forgot. I didn't
Oh.
catch when we started. So
Skunk, would you like to explain that for the viewers who don't understand like what the timestamp is, what we're putting?
So Jay puts the things in the podcast topics list. So he puts the timestamp there
Mhm.
because he wants he wants to keep track of it, so that when he goes to upload the video, he can put the timestamp in the comment section.
yeah,
So there you go.
yeah, I'm very forgetful in this moment. I figure I would have remembered, but I guess for that one I didn't, which is kind of weird, but whatever.
All good.
Now, I don't know which topic I want to do. I didn't know if any of you guys had anything in mind. Yeah, I couldn't think of a transition to any of the other topics right now.
So we've been talking about Team Turtle so much. How petty are you guys?
yeah, I mean, Team Turtle's pretty petty.
Yeah, that's
Ain't no
what the
petty. We ain't
transition.
no
That's what the
petty.
transition was supposed to be.
We ain't petty. You don't even know what petty means, all right? You don't even know what petty. I know
Skunk,
what
you're
petty
pretty
means.
petty.
Explain.
I mean, I think
Get
I'm probably
worked
the
up
pettiest
over little
person
things.
here.
You're worth a pretty penny, is what I think.
Listen, I'm not petty. Okay, my qualities are intelligent, smart, and creative. Okay.
You just said two words that kind of meant the same thing, but sure.
Intelligent.
Guys, I am intelligent
I am-
and smart
I
at the same time.
listen.
That makes me think you're neither.
No, the what?
just-
No, 'cause it
Oh
means
my-
I'm just double. I'm just double of what I already am.
Oh no.
Thank you. But petty, I can be a little bit petty sometimes.
Like on a 1 to 10,
know?
how much?
7.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't think I'm that petty,
7.5.
but I have my moments. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Where I'm like, "What did you just say to me?" I'm petty now. I'm gonna get my revenge.
Can you give
know
an
what I'm saying?
example?
Okay, here's my example. When I used to play Overwatch, okay,
Oh man.
and the other Ryan Hart would, he'd be a little bit better than me, a little bit better, and then I'd come back and I'd be like, "Bam!" Charges his butt off the map. That's petty right there. That's
Hmm.
petty.
So someone's better than you, you'll knock them off a map in Overwatch.
Yeah,
I don't think that's petty. That's just like
that's what I'm gonna do. The Team
I don't
Turtle.
think
just
that's really
gamer
petty
sweat.
though.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
Yeah, it
that's
is.
not petty.
Skunk
That is
doesn't know
petty.
what
I mean,
the
in a
word means.
way, but like,
Yes, it is petty.
I feel like that's like a low level of pettiness.
That's like a 3.
That's an acceptable level of petty.
That's what I'm saying.
We're
It
talking
adds
about
up
like
to a 7.
other people would question like, okay, was it really worth what you're doing? You know?
Yes, it is. It is really worth it
Okay.
to me, and that's why I'm petty. Wow.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like one of the pettiest things I kind of do is like I ride the bus to school every morning. One of the things that I occasionally do is there's like 2 bus stops on my street. There's the bus stop right outside my apartment complex, and then there's one up further the street by a church. And
Oh.
typically, students will just go and stand by, like there'll be my bus on certain days gets packed. So instead of standing and waiting at that one bus stop that gets packed, because I want a certain seat on the bus because it has more space typically, I would walk to the church and I don't know. Like, I guess that's like a level of pettiness. So then that way, because there's like other people that kind of like compete with me for that seat. So then, I don't know. Like,
I think
feel
that's fair. That's
Do you
fair.
give him the old arm shove? Just like, you're walking, you just fucking like shimmy him up like that?
What,
Well,
like, you
no,
just karate chopping
like
him with your neck?
there
What the-
is levels of pettiness between me and a few other people that sometimes like try to like not really like
Mhm.
compete, but like little like things that you notice. Like there used to be a couple that would purposely walk in front of us, like even though like I'm standing basically like next to the street, they would walk onto like the actual road where like the water would rush, and it's like, you're really gonna come and stand in front of me just so you can get on the bus first? Like, I mean, I guess that like
That's
there's like
petty.
levels of
Isn't
pettiness,
that
but
that's
like,
them being petty?
That's more
well,
petty
yeah,
than
but
what
like
you do.
there's like other people like will occasionally like try to like move up to the front of the like bus stop area so then other people can't get in front of you. Like I occasionally do that kind of, but like not to a level to where I'm like too close to the road. So
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like me and my roommate have like a kind of pettiness where we only like sometimes we wash each other's dishes and then sometimes we don't. I don't know. Like,
yeah.
or like filling up the water jug, like, sometimes, leave brim and then not fill it up or fill it up or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can be really petty sometimes.
On a 1 to 10, how petty do you think you are? I think I'm a 9, maybe even higher.
Well, I can go up to a 10, honestly. Because, like, sometimes I, like, stroke my dog really hard. And it's, like, pretty petty, you know?
No.
I get it.
That's
Because
funny.
Oh.
He
You
ain't
actually
laughing.
Poor
have a dog,
Mario,
though?
are you any petty at all? Petty?
You actually have a
I'm-
dog, though, Hugh, first off?
Hmm.
I don't think you do.
Do I?
Well, I think you do, actually. Do you?
Wait, do you have a dog?
I have 2 lovely doggos, yes. One of them is a big floofer. One of them is like a little yappy boy.
Mm.
Then how
The
can we never
Chihuahua
hear the yappy boy?
Because I lock him in the basement. And it's
Okay.
soundproof.
Okay, Mario, how petty do you think you are?
I'm like internally, I have petty thoughts.
Well, I mean, I think we all
Valid.
do.
Like this is a very small example, but when
Well.
I'm waiting in the lunch line at school, we have this sandwich section. It's pretty good. So you get what type of bread you want, you get your sauce, your meats, and all that.
And rich
And
kid school.
I'm sure other places have that too.
I didn't have that in high school or middle school or elementary school. We didn't have a sandwich line. It's either you got these 3 food options now.
We didn't have it in elementary or middle school. I don't know why they have it in high school, but
Well, you got a rich
I
kid high
guess
school.
I am thankful. I'm thankful for it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is a whole nother level of pettiness. Like some days, okay, I usually get white bread, so like Italian bread, honey mustard, turkey, and pepperoni, and then some pickles and whatnot.
Man, rich kid school.
I just dropped something. All right, but basically, I get like internally annoyed if the guy puts less than the usual amount of pepperoni.
I can relate.
Like,
Give me all the pepperoni.
yeah,
I feel
the
like that's not
pepperoni.
petty enough. That's like a level 2 pettiness right now, Mario. Come
That's
on.
less
Really?
than my petty.
Okay, I guess it'd be more petty if I complained about it every time, but yeah, I kind of just keep it to myself. If I'm feeling very petty, I'll talk about it. Be like, "Oh, sandwich dude only put 1 piece of pepperoni. I'm not feeling
Like,
that."
you guys got low levels of pettiness going on right now. Like,
What are you talking
literally,
about?
when
What
I
are you talking about?
like when I've gone to class, we have auditorium seats, right? So I've literally thought of pouring water on the seat right next to me to prevent somebody from sitting there.
Okay, there we go. That's pretty high.
So like
you
That
just
just sounds
evil.
smart
That's what
and-
you are.
and
That's just
intelligent.
evil. That's
yeah,
petty.
like I've thought of doing that before. I mean, I might have done it once, maybe. I don't know. I don't think I have, but maybe I have. But I don't know. See, like you guys are displaying low levels of pettiness
Oh,
right now.
I got one. All right, this one's also at school. So I don't really do this much anymore, but sometimes I try to get to class really early
Mhm.
because they have these chairs, right? They're
Yeah.
all like plastic kind of crappy chairs, except there's one kind of chair that was made in like 1980 and it feels like rock hard, and there's like gum and dust
Nice.
covered all over the bottom. So
Mhm.
it's like a typical high school chair.
Just get like a little snack.
And
Yeah.
then that's disgusting, skunk. And then we have a newer chair. It's also plastic. It's a lot kinder to your bottom though. And it's probably from within the last 10 years.
Hmm.
So I try to get to class like 5 minutes early just so that I could steal one of the good chairs. Yep.
I mean, I feel like that's just like
That's still a low
first
level
come,
pity,
first
huh?
served.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it's like me rushing to get on to a certain seat on the bus, and like us, like kind of doing things like me
Right.
going to the different bus stop, or like people walking in front of each other, even though there's kind of like a line there, but like they're still getting in front of the
Right.
line or whatever. Like,
Like, I don't know if you put in the extra effort to get that seat or get to the bus stop. I feel like you should get that.
yeah, but some people just, well, I mean, that's just petty though, kind of like.
And I feel like
Okay.
it's their fault. It's feel like it's the other people's fault if they'll be more petty than you. They're petty because they didn't get that seat.
What is the definition of petty? That's a brain teaser right there.
Well,
Yeah, I
weird.
don't think
There's a
I really
lot of
have the right
definitions.
definition here.
there's no
Yeah.
right definition. We all have a different version, but
I
I feel
have-
like I've
have.
taken it to the extreme here, while you guys are at like level 2-3s.
Listen, I've been
that's
petty
good.
before.
How can you even judge that, Jay? When
I
when
literally
everyone
talked
has a
about
different
possibly
thing to
pouring
petty?
water onto somebody's seat so they couldn't sit right next to me, and that way I could sit by myself instead of next to somebody where our legs are basically almost touching tips.
That sounds like
Mhm. Jay needs his man spreading room. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I want
Yeah,
man
yeah.
spreading freedom rights.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you really describe any levels of pettiness. You just talked about petting your dog.
I'm just
so
not a petty
you-
person, dude.
You said you're. Come on now.
I can-
You have
I'm,
to have
I'm,
something.
I'm really not.
I feel like he's lying.
Like I'm not like particular about anything.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Yeah, I kind of feel that.
I mean, I feel like you gotta have. There's something under that hat that I feel like there's a level of pettiness there.
What?
I don't know. So
My scalpel?
okay, you just no. Okay, so we talked a lot about
My screen
pettiness.
is black.
Then you should probably move your mouse. Man, who
didn't mean to
has it
interrupt.
where they have it set up? Well, I guess I do too, but that's like after like
Mine's
20
like 4
minutes.
hours or something
Or maybe I turned mine off. I think I might have turned mine off. I'm not too sure.
for an hour.
But as I mentioned, we talked a lot about pettiness. But one of the things I felt like we could talk about is gratefulness. What is one thing that you
Mhm.
think people like take things for granted, like other people do or whatnot?
Food.
Don't forget your timestamp.
Yeah. Thank you, Skunk. Thank you for
Welcome.
calling
Did Jay
me out,
forget
bro.
the timestamp again?
No, we're good.
Oh, we got it.
Okay, cool. Very good.
Well, like, that could be a thing people take for granted, just us, doing timestamps, something simple. Or Blonde Skunk working on the town hall, he's taking the time out of his day to make this monstrosity of a build and work on it. I mean, there's just other things. Like, when people make food for friends, or family.
That's nice.
And like you kind of like, I was reading a Reddit post the other day where a kid, when he was like 7 years old, told his grandma that he liked Oreos better than her homemade cookies. So now she only has Oreos
Holy
in her
shit.
house. And I'm like,
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
man, that must. And now that person's like 23
Right.
years old and just sees
Damn.
Oreos. Like, that is a level of gratefulness. Somebody cooked that food, took the time out of their day to make it,
Damn.
and now you just rip that from them.
Just to be.
I think food in general, because
Yeah.
like people are starving, dude.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
crazy shit.
We don't really
It's
realize
like we
that.
live in a world where people die from eating too much
My brothers are
and
like
die
that.
from not having enough. It's like
They don't-
society, bro.
They don't appreciate They don't like. They're very picky. They're very particular.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we got like Uber Eats, what
Mhm.
Postmates,
DoorDash.
DoorDash,
Yeah,
Grubhub, whatever
Right.
else.
Papa John's. Let me
food
tell you
is around the
something.
corner.
Yeah, we got it everywhere. Mm.
So,
I mean-
I don't know that.
Just didn't know if you guys had any specific examples, or maybe you got something that you're like really grateful for or something.
Pornhub.
Oh,
Free premium, is that what you got to say, Hugh?
Hell yeah, dude! For free premium Pornhub, bro. Valentine's Day, hell
That's-
yeah, bro.
that's great.
Jesus Christ, Lord help us.
Hmm.
Man, I don't know what I would do without that website.
Find a
grateful for
different
that.
website.
Yeah, there are different websites here.
Well, without like
I'm-
easily accessible, like. Okay, moving on, guys. Let's talk about a different thing.
Hugh,
I'm-
what would? Oh wait, what were you gonna say, Mario?
I don't know. I'd say I'm just grateful for like social media. There we go.
Afterlife.
Yeah, it's a
'Cause
pretty
it's
great thing.
It's become so integrated into people's lives that they don't really realize that it was a big step when in the first. What was the first social media, like Facebook or something?
AOL, or well,
I
like,
don't
are
know,
you talking
yeah.
about like chat rooms, or are you talking about like MySpace, or like
I-
I would
I
say
wasn't alive
MySpace
for
is like the
that, but,
first
like-
big social media, unless you're like talking about like just like chat rooms where people just talk to each other, or are you talking about like actual kind of social media like what we think of today? So it's either MySpace
Oh
or
no,
like
I just
AOL
say like
and whatnot.
instant messaging. I
So then,
think
like,
a lot of
AOL then.
a lot of people don't really realize that it was a big thing.
Yeah, the power of
I can see that.
communications at our fingertips now.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, just think about it. Like, I remember a time when my brother, I think somehow caused our certain amount of minutes that we had per month and went over that threshold, and I think we got like charged like $200 extra that month because of it. Or like even texting, I think he went over texting and we got charged like $200 extra for it. So it's just like, think about that. Like, we wouldn't be able to
200.
live in a society like that today.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
No, it's
having
different.
limited text messages and talking to people. It's like,
Yep.
it's crazy to think that's even a thing. And it kind
Yeah.
of still is. I mean, for international calling, it's still a thing, which is kind of stupid, but,
I
but
remember I had a phone like that. Believe it or not, at one point, like when I was in 6th grade and whatnot. Man, you had to pay for the minutes. And be careful. All that stuff. Or
What
what are
about
they called?
those phones where you had to like tap the numbers multiple times to get the letters?
yeah, I had one of those, but I had one of those phones that could slide
yeah,
open to
yeah,
have
yeah.
the keyboard too.
Hmm.
Oh, those were the cool kids in my school.
Yeah, you
I
would
mean, I
just
didn't get a
flex on
phone for a
everyone.
while.
Yeah,
Just be like, hey guys, check this shit out. It flips open.
Yeah.
I don't know. But definitely a big thing that people take for granted. Just like, I think all of us take each other's time for granted, like we're all here together,
Mhm.
I mean, that's just something nice. We all take
What
each
are you,
other's
fucking
time.
gay?
Yes, for you guys. I love you guys so passionately. All the AfterLife
Hey.
members I love, they take the time out of the day, make content, build on the server. Some days we're not in the best of moods and we could be annoying possibly, or just, say something wrong, but, we're still friends at the end of the day, which is nice.
Mm.
Better believe it.
I'm just appreciative that Jay hasn't banned me yet from the AfterLife SMP server.
Let's go.
Yes, that's a great thing to be grateful for, Hugh.
Oh yeah.
Very, very excited that you're I don't know.
Mhm.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh. So, I guess that's kind of a wrap on that topic. I'm not sure if you got anything else we want to say that we're grateful for, or if we think somebody's not grateful, or society as a whole is not really grateful for it, I guess. But I guess we can move along to something that Mario was kind of talking about earlier, I think. But what is everybody's ideal significant other? That is my question. And I'm not going first, so I'm excited to see what people say.
Skunk.
Well,
Oh, this is easy for me. Nice church going girl. I don't care hair color. Hair color.
Do you want her with like a southern accent? Be like, "Hi, sweet
Nah,
guy."
none of that. I don't want none of that. Nah, that's too much. That's too much. No. Man, I want to say no, I won't say that.
You
That's fine.
discriminating against Southern girls?
Well, no, it's not that they're bad. It's just there's only
It's
so
not
much
your
of that.
ideal.
Not my ideal. It's not so I can only
I
take
feel
so
it.
much of the southern accent. Like, hey y'all, what's going on down here? I can't be doing that all the time. Okay. So blonde hair, brown hair preferably maybe.
So wait, is it blonde or brown? That's kind
Either
of
one.
important.
Blonde or brown. Doesn't matter.
I mean, do you want them to have blue eyes too while you're at it?
Blue eyes,
you know
white
what? I will
dragon.
say blue eyes. I will say blue eyes because I think those are the best kind of eyes.
I do
That's what I
think
have.
so. I think blue eyes are the best.
Mm-hmm.
Or
I
no,
think
what,
so
what,
too.
What's that one? Like, there's like another
Hazel?
eye color that's like really cool.
The hazel one. It's
Hazel.
like silver.
Green and yeah.
I'm
it's
not
like a
sure.
mix.
I probably
Like a
wouldn't know
silver
until
one.
like I Google
That's pretty
it.
cool. But
That's
yeah.
my eye color.
Is it?
You guys will never know though.
Oh yeah.
It's like Schrodinger's cat.
I have a
No.
picture of you without anything. So.
Oh fuck! Oh shit!
But I lost my train of thought. So
You want a girl that's the height of you, Skunk? Do you want her to be like 5 inches shorter than you?
I don't. Oh yeah, I don't want a girl that's taller than me. I think that's. I
You gotta assert
personally
dominance.
think that's weird.
Really?
I don't know why. I think that's like when I see a girl
well-
taller than a man, I just think it's it's like odd, right?
Well, because then you don't feel as like manly. Then that's why. Like supposedly it's normal for in like the Scandinavian countries for girls to be taller than guys.
I feel like
Just
I'm
let her
treading
take
on
care of
dangerous
you, man.
ground right now.
What do you
By
mean?
saying this, I feel like I'm treading on dangerous ground. Like I'm like picking through. Like
good.
I think I am.
Well, I mean,
It's
we're just
just
hearing
your
what's your
personal
ideal,
preference.
what you currently dream of being, what you would want to like date. Like, it's not necessarily what you
Okay.
like. You're not saying
here's
no.
what I
I
will
wouldn't
say.
take that.
As long as she takes care of herself, like you can see, obviously, like she's doing makeup. She's got her teeth brushed and all that stuff. That's fine. You know what I mean? Because I think a lot of it, I think like a percentage definitely is looks over personality.
I mean,
Huh.
looks is what you notice first. That's like the foot in the
Right.
door, and then the personality is you sealing the
Comes
door.
later.
It's
I
the
would say it's
prize.
like 50-50. I would say it's even like a 50-50.
If you
50-50. That's what I say.
No, I feel. Oh,
there's other factors.
I feel like appearance is what is like. It's like your thumbnail. It's your title. That's what gets you into clicking on the video. The personality is what
It's
you
the
watch in the
content.
video.
That's
It's
the-
what you
man.
stay around.
That's a good one.
It's what keeps
But it
you
needs
around.
to be a good thumbnail though. So 50% of that has got to lead you into it.
Yeah.
I'd click on it if I had a bad thumbnail too.
And then like
Oh,
subscribing
example.
is like on Twitch is like you like fully sealing the deal and getting like
Mhm.
the status of boyfriend, girlfriend, boyfriend, boyfriend,
Mhm.
girlfriend, girlfriend, whatever.
And then
Oh.
donating is like the ring.
No, I mean I
Mm,
guess like I guess
well-
subscribing. Well, I'm talking about Twitch's standard. Subscribing / donating is the same thing.
Yeah.
So.
So I don't know. Just she takes care of herself. She does everything good. I'd be fine with that.
What if she's like dirt poor?
I'll take care of her.
Okay. Can I see that?
Well, I mean,
Because if you honestly love that person, you'd take care of them.
I mean,
You'd help them.
being dirt poor doesn't really matter.
Like
Because it's if their appearance shows that they're a normal human being, right? And then you get to know their personality. But maybe like if them being dirt poor is that you have to give like all your money per month to their family, then I guess that could be a problem. Or like
yeah, like you don't want like her to be depending on you, and then slowly her family starts asking you for money as well, and then like I don't know.
Yeah, next thing you know, you give her your kidney.
Yeah, see, you can't be doing that.
hmm.
Okay, I guess we're straying away from like the ideal standard here. This is
What's
kinda just
everybody
like a-
else's? I want to hear everybody else's.
Yeah, Mario, what are your standards?
Oh, I thought I already clarified this.
No, you did not.
You did
Alright,
not say
so
nothing.
my ideal significant other is Pokimane.
Oh yeah,
Who's
is that
that?
it? That's your.
No,
Like, you don't have
Well-
no descriptions of like certain features.
Yeah, what are the traits? What are the like? I feel like we're really being like,
okay, she.
I know that's
she
what I was
can't-
saying.
She can't be like.
Ouch.
Bitchy.
Okay, sure. No,
You would want that?
I think there's a certain amount of bitchy I can take. It's like
Mm-hmm.
it's certainly not ideal, but I
No, it's
think first of all, like physically, they can't be like a whole foot shorter than me. Like short girls are cool, but I can't be dating no dwarf. You feel me? No
Wait.
offense. No offense.
that is
Oh,
not
God.
the proper word. We learned this the other day with skunk.
No,
It's little
Little people.
person.
Little
No.
person.
That sounds more degrading.
I told
It
him that
is
I
by-
prefer
no, no.
small person or short
by
person.
by
Short
by
person. doesn't
dwarf,
sound
I
as
don't
demeaning.
mean like a medically diagnosed short person. I just mean like smaller
You could
than
just
like.
say little person.
I prefer
Okay.
short. Short doesn't
Because
sound
the
as bad.
little person I watched on YouTube said that some people don't have like a disease and they're just little. So you need to, if you want to class them all, it's better to say little people or like Jay said, small people. Because
Short person. Short doesn't
Small-
sound as bad.
Okay,
Small,
I'll
Small
put
small
it this
sounds too
way.
demeaning.
I'll put it this way: if everything else about her is perfect, but she's a little person, it's not a deal breaker. But
okay,
it's like pretty high up there though.
but you're
How,
small too.
how,
So I
how,
mean,
how short are we talking about?
Okay, you know what?
Are we talking about like 4'8"? We talking
Below
about like
5. Below 5.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a whole foot.
well, yeah, I mean, yeah, you want that.
Like then it just won't physically like line up, you know?
Excuse me?
No. No. Okay, you can think about it just like
You said it.
no,
I love
You
how
said
he's
it.
just,
it doesn't
you know,
have to be that way. If you understands me. So he's not saying anything.
he's just being quiet there, sitting
Oh,
in the
man.
background.
No, well, line like.
So wait, do you actually think Pokey would be your ideal significant other?
Is she short?
Yeah.
She's like 5'4", I assume.
Who is Pokey?
Okay.
Big time
Let's put it
business
this way.
mogul Twitch streamer female.
Okay. If she was at least like 2 or 3 years younger, yes. And if if she wasn't that famous, yes. Like I don't think being famous is like a plus or a negative. It's kind of just like
I mean, in a way, it could be. Because then there could be always paranoia about the other person thinking that you're only with them for content or growth
yeah,
yourself.
so I think it's almost like a negative. Like I always thought of like, oh, being famous, you get to date someone cool.
But
I'm
I
really
mean-
talking
Clout
good today.
chaser.
Yeah, exactly, right?
But like,
So
people stereotype her as like a ruthless businesswoman, so you don't think she would be the B word as you were saying earlier? Not saying that she is, but hypothetically she could be based off, the whole stigma that she's a ruthless businesswoman and that she like cuts, friendships, relationships with people just like that.
Mm-hmm. Might get her for like a week.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh wait.
You sound like a simp.
Wait, no. I do sound like a simp.
You sound like the biggest cuck, bro.
I learned what a simp was yesterday. I didn't know
Oh,
what
that's
that
true.
was.
You learned it yesterday.
Yeah, I'd be her white knight. That's all I'm saying.
Oh shit.
You probably already are. You got that tier 3 sub.
No, I
donate,
don't.
a bunch of
I've
money
not
every
subbed
month?
to anyone except Whitefire right now with my Twitch
Yeah.
Prime.
Whoa, not even subscribe to you, Skunk. Just think about
I
you need to
switch
fix
off.
that.
I switch off between White and Skunk.
Okay, so it's White's month.
It's okay,
Yep.
Skunk. It's okay. I gave you subs yesterday. Okay.
Oh yeah, I got so many subs yesterday. Crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Twitch.tv/Bonskunk.
Don't.
Okay, I feel like
Oh, what are you saying, Mark?
yeah. I feel like I'm taking up a lot of time. All right, I'll run through real quick here. Okay.
That's good. Take time.
Hair color doesn't matter. Eye color probably doesn't matter. She can't have like slits for eyes though. That's all I'm saying. I know. I understand. I understand that it's a part of my culture, but it's just
Which way? Which way?
Did you say which way? Like
Yeah,
the eyes?
Which way? Okay, you could be like they could have like.
What kind of slits are we talking about here?
If they're vertical. Like she can't have like slot machines for her eyes. Like
That'd be great.
yeah,
They really want to be.
big eyes are plus. I don't know why.
Just
Like
like
anime?
children have big eyes.
Okay. So if she had
Okay.
like blue hair, would you date her?
Oh, here we go.
You said hair color doesn't matter, so I'm just curious. Would
it
blue
doesn't.
hair, like
Okay.
pink hair or red hair, break the deal?
What if she had
No.
piercings
Where?
everywhere?
You know, like nose, maybe like between
Belly
the.
button, tongue.
Yeah, I'm not going more than nose and belly button. We can
Okay.
stop there. Yeah.
What about a tongue piercing?
That's what I
I
said.
think
What
tongue
about
piercings are
piercings?
like. I don't think I could ever date somebody with that.
That might be too much.
To me, that I just get weird even thinking about people having one.
Wait, hold on. Let me Google image this.
You're gonna
Bro,
be in a
what that
world of
tongue
regret.
do?
You're gonna like seeing like tongue piercings gone wrong. Or like
Oh,
what
it's-
about
it's
if people get like the
bigger.
snake tongue?
Oh, it's bigger than I
Oh
thought.
no steak tongue. Good lord.
like
I
a
like the
ball.
snake tongue.
No.
Oh, there's so much blood. Oh my. Yeah, no. Yeah, no tongue piercing. I'm sorry.
Yeah. What about you? What's your status on an ideal significant
What's
other?
your status, Jay? You haven't been,
I've been-
saying your opinions much.
We're going around in a circle, and it's your turn, Hugh.
Wait a minute, we did Blonde Skunk, then Square Mario. That I don't know if that's a
We're going
circle.
counterclockwise for me. Even though when I do the podcast
Okay.
layout, I will be in the top left corner this time, so I don't know. That shouldn't.
Okay. My ideal woman,
I mean, it
Just
doesn't have
big
to be a woman.
titties.
It could be a man.
Big
just
titties?
big tits.
Okay.
That's
fair.
it.
That's it.
She's also got to be mute, blind, deaf, and so I can like put a collar around her and like walk her around. Yeah, that's my ideal woman.
1 second.
Yeah,
AfterLife
this is
HR is
starting-
calling me. Hello.
This is turning into the
Yeah. What? No. Do we have? No. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, thank you. Okay. What were you saying, Hugh?
She just has to have a nice personality. That's about it.
That's
Okay,
great, Hugh.
yeah.
That's great. That's great.
That's what we wanted to hear from
I
the
think that's
get-go.
all we look for in a person.
Yep, nothing else.
So, with that said, we're gonna move on to our next
Jay,
topic.
what about
Hugh.
you, Jay?
I
Jay.
What
already
about your
Jay.
ideal female
Come on.
companion or male
Whoa.
companion?
Whoa. Well, I thought we were moving along.
No,
No,
you're,
come on.
No.
You're
gotta
pushing
say
it
it.
along, but
Yeah, you're being like Hugh Bone right now. Come on.
What's wrong with being Key Bowen? He's one of our greatest members here. Creates quality content.
Jay, what's your ideal female
Well, see, now
Or
you're
man.
stereotyping me.
or male?
See, I don't think I'm picky enough. Like, I guess I think I'm pretty picky now I think about it, but like I can't say all the things I want to say or it just comes out wrong, I guess.
Jay, do you like larger women?
No. No, I think that's like a definite deal breaker for me, I guess.
Okay.
Probably has to, well, definitely has to be shorter than me. I don't think I care about how short below me, maybe like 2 inches at least, that way it gives like leeway. But you know, if they're that short, 2 inches shorter than me, I'm fine with that. I don't really care. Well, no, I should care because then if they wear heels, then they're gonna be taller. That would be a deal breaker.
Okay, it seems like Jay's getting into the very nitty
Hair
gritty.
color, I think I care. I don't think I can deal with people that have like non-normal hair colors.
You don't
Like-
like the blues and the greens and the
Well, no, because even like when they start to get washed out, they look really ugly too.
yeah, but they usually keep
That's
up with
true.
that stuff.
Some people don't. Like some people let it get to like the crusty white bluish color, and it's like
Crust.
I'm like,
Oh
nope.
hell yeah!
And then like there's like a stereotype, that like when you dye your hair, you're automatically associated with a kind of group. So I'm just like,
Mm.
I don't know.
What
I
if
just
Jay?
Hmm?
What if she didn't have hair?
I don't think I could do that either. Like maybe like if I'm already like dating them
Jay
and
hates
then
cancer
they had
patients.
the like
Confirmed.
they had to lose their hair, then probably
What's
I'd be
that
fine. I
lady
assume.
from Star Wars called?
Lady from Star Wars. We talk about in the new ones.
Star Wars bald lady.
We talked about
Asajj Ventress.
Oh yeah, yeah. She had the double lightsabers.
Would you date her, Jay?
Powerful.
No. What do I look like dating her?
I don't think anybody would. Good lord.
She has like the whitest complexion in the world. Like she hasn't seen the sun ever. Like she looks like the moon.
I don't think this is the right picture, but
Man, you guys are really making me look at my phone in order to see what you're posting on Discord. Oh. That is not the right picture. They don't have an actual real version of her. That's only through the cartoons.
that's pretty close to a real version of her, though.
Not really, but I don't know. Okay, well, moving along. So we
Alright.
can.
Mm-hmm.
That was
What's-
a very deep
what's-
topic. All right.
What's everybody's most embarrassing moment? I want to hear this.
Oh, boy.
That can come to your mind.
Oh, I can't think.
Well, I once had to go to the bathroom real bad one time.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know if it's...
How old are you?
doesn't matter.
How old are you during this?
This was like a couple years ago. So, you ready?
Yeah.
I gotta like get ready to say it. Okay, so one time I had to go really bad to the bathroom. And I'm working, right? I'm in my dump truck, I'm driving to go places. And I didn't even want to go to a public restroom. Okay? So I went back to our yard. We have our house there and everything. And I figured, I'll just go in the house. Let's go back to the house, right? Go in the bathroom. Nobody's home. And I gotta go. I gotta go so bad. So what do? I dig a hole in the backyard. I dig in the yard, like in the woods. There's like a wooded area and everything. Dig a hole with a shovel.
Mm.
I get some paper towels out of the back of the, we have some paper towels in the truck and got some of those. Dig the hole. Squat down. Went to the bathroom. Did my business and went on my day. That's probably one of my most. I would say that's probably one of my more embarrassing stories.
Don't we see you though?
No, nobody saw me.
Not
But
really embarrassing. It's more like
Just seems like a
humiliating.
desperate move.
I don't know if I don't know what would be the right word to describe that.
what are you talking about? That is embarrassing. Because if anybody did see me, that would have been bad.
Yeah, but nobody really caught you, so
Yeah.
that's like a humiliating act because you did it to yourself, but like nobody else
but-
caught you.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. All
I
right.
mean,
So
now
like
that you told us, now it's
embarrassing in terms of like
embarrassing.
other
Yes,
people.
that's what I'm saying. So that's like an embarrassing story of mine that
I
I don't
guess.
tell. There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd just
Okay.
be scared that something would like crawl up my ass while you're doing that.
No.
Now that would be
No.
embarrassing.
People do that in camping all the time.
Crawl
You
up
see on the
people's
s-
butts?
No, not that. Jay, you would get your mind out of the ass, okay? Listen here. Come on, Jay. What are you talking about?
You said it, not me. I'm just trying to
I'm
interpret what you're
firm.
talking about.
No, people, they poop in the woods all the time.
Hmm.
You know what I
So
mean?
you guys heard it
Gotta
here first.
survive.
You guys, skunk poops
I
in the
just-
woods all the time.
Like
Not all the
what
time,
if
it was
there's
that
like a
one time.
spider or like a squirrel that's just like curious?
A squirrel ain't going on my ass. What are you talking about?
The
Not gonna
squirrel's
happen.
gonna
Bro,
want to
what
find
that
some
hole
nuts.
do?
Oh, you're gonna find her nuts up there. I'm gonna tell you.
Never know. Like, evolution does weird things.
Evolution.
So, guys, one of my whole life is an embarrassment. One
That's
of
true.
my embarrassing stories just happened like a couple days ago. So, you guys know, like, when you're about to walk into a door
Yeah.
and there's like another person that's like wanting to walk into the door with you.
Mhm.
So I was in a group of like 3 or 4 people, like complete strangers, walking up to this door, and so oh god, so I opened the door, and since I'm a gentleman, I wanted to let the ladies through, right? So I open the door, and then I step away from the door, and I'm like, okay, go through the door, and then they didn't go through the door. So I'm
And you
just
just stood
standing
there.
outside of the door. I'm like, no, okay, you can go through the
But you're
door.
holding it open, right?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you just stepped aside.
I opened it, and then one of the females held the door open. And so I'm like, okay, yeah, you can just go through. And then she didn't go through. And so I started to go
Oh,
through.
there you go.
And then she went to go through at the same time.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
did you guys like
Hey.
get stuck together?
And so we got stuck inside the fucking door, bro. And
Was
so
she
I'm
as
like,
old as
just
you?
fucking dude, just bulldoze through there. And so I just went through.
Damn.
Yeah, I just kept walking.
Holding
my
doors
embarrassing
can
story.
be very awkward. Yeah.
Yeah, because then you force the people behind you or in front of you that like quickly go through. Like if they're like far away, then you're like, oh, gotta quickly sprint now, go through. That way they don't
Yeah.
have to hold the door.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did this like once. This isn't like my official embarrassing thing, but like, you know how if you're leaving a building and the door's like a push.
Yeah.
Okay, there was someone on the other side of the door.
Mm-hmm.
So for some reason, I'm like, I'm gonna hold it for them. And instead of going through and holding it from the outside, wait, that's what you're supposed to do, right?
Wait.
Yeah.
You
Wait,
go
no,
through
like, you
first,
hold it
and then
open.
you leave it open. You let them go.
Yeah.
I stayed on the inside, and I just like used my
Slightly
hands to
opened
keep
the
it.
door.
Yeah, and I wasn't strong enough to open it all the way, so I just left like a sliver, and I just stood there, and they're like, thanks." Yep.
Mm.
That was fun.
I
Wait,
one
what's your
time
official-
asked. Huh? What?
Ghost skunk?
Yeah.
Ghost skunk?
I once asked in pre-K a girl to marry me in
And
front
how'd
of the
that
whole
go?
class.
She said yes?
Everybody laughed.
But did she
Aw,
say yes?
Bro.
She
She
said
said
yes,
yes.
though.
That's all that matters.
She said yeah.
Hell yeah. She said yeah.
Where's
You
she
still
at
keep
now,
up with
skunk?
her?
You got her
She lives
number?
up the street. She lives up the street. She's my neighbor.
You still talk?
So you gonna get
We went to
married?
prom
When's
together.
it happening?
What? What are you talking about?
Did she meet your ideal significant other requirements? And you asked her to marry you? Man.
There's a pre-K. I didn't know what the hell I was doing.
Whoa.
But you already sealed the thing. You guys are engaged still.
Yeah. You asked her.
I
That's
showed
true.
my PP to someone in pre-K.
Okay.
I just whipped it out. I'm like, hey, dude, check this shit out. This is cool.
Hey, you're embarrassing.
Oh wait, I
story.
have one.
Okay.
Yeah, so Jay,
Pre-Ks.
moving on.
I have two. One of them is
Okay.
like, well, no, I guess they're both pretty bad for me. But like one of them, like, I think haunts me more internally than the other. So I think I was like 8 years old. I was in like a museum where it was like underground and like all dark and whatnot because it's like it was like an aquarium and whatnot. And we
Okay.
got to one part where it was like a corner bit where it's like even darker. And it was me, my brother, and my brother and my dad. And I was my brother was teasing me. So I'm like 7 years old. I'm trying to like sprint towards my dad. And I run into my dad. And I'm holding his hand. I'm like telling him like, my brother's bugging me. But it turns out it was not
It
my
was
dad.
another
It was
dude.
another guy.
Oh,
And I ended up having like a
no.
heart attack as a kid from that. And I then sprinted away and started crying and ran to somebody else. And then my brother made fun of me for that. So that was like one of my embarrassing moments, like that like still
Yeah.
kind of triggers me. Like I still have like, I don't know, like a nightmare or dream about, like, running to the wrong
Damn.
person and like,
PTSD.
yeah.
You know what was super embarrassing for me as a kid?
What?
So you know those like toy Jeep things?
Toy
Sure.
Jeep
Power
things.
wheels.
Like
Power wheels?
it's like a tiny like car, plastic car that you can
Are
drive
we
around
talking
as
about
a
like,
kid.
oh,
Like a toy
yeah,
car.
Yeah.
Or you can
Yeah.
actually go inside.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I had the genius idea of attaching a rope and a dolly to one of those. You know what I mean? So I could just like fucking like tubing. You know what I mean? Like roll
Oh,
around on the back of it while someone
Yeah.
pushes me. So
yeah.
I got my sister to like drive the car, and I was fucking Tokyo drifting around the neighborhood, bro. I was so badass. But one day I lost my fucking grip or something, and I
Mhm.
fell, and like the whole right side of my
Oh.
face just slid against the road.
Oh man.
And so I just remember it being, I looked like Scarface, bro. I just remember it being super embarrassing going to school, like with like my whole right side of my face all fucked. You know what I mean?
Guess. I mean, how
Mhm.
old were you?
I was like in 4th grade, 5th grade.
I don't know. Some people probably thought you were like
So-
really cool or whatever. It was like
Okay,
that's.
I didn't think that at all, though. It was
That's
embarrassing
the
to
kid
me.
who slid off his plastic car.
I mean,
Yeah,
it depends
dude,
on what
that's
kind
the
of story you had.
badass.
You could
What?
have been like, I was Tokyo drifting around my my neighborhood, and all of a sudden, this car came out of nowhere, and then that caused me to swerve into a speed bump, and then I flipped
Mm.
over.
I have
What were you
another
gonna say,
story.
Skunk?
So there was this one time we were at a Phillies game, and I finished my drink, so there's like ice and stuff in it. It's like a everything. I was little. I was like 6, maybe 7, and I had the great idea to chuck the drink at the people down below me, so it hit the guy in the back of the head. And the guy turned around, gave like a real evil look, like he's about to beat somebody up. And then he saw I did it, and he was like, "Oh," and he just turned right back around. My mom was so embarrassed by that.
I
'Cause it was like
bet.
Everybody was like, it was not good.
Yeah, that would have been like painful. Like, imagine like being that guy where you got something thrown at you, but then also
Yeah.
being your mom. It's like, who's more embarrassed? The guy that's now soaked in your drink, or your mom who's like,
Right.
this is my
Well,
child that did it.
It wasn't. It didn't. It just had ice in it. So,
Well, still,
mean-
there's like still some.
Ice hurts.
but that's what I'm saying. It probably hurt like hell. Like,
Dude, I would
I
have
don't
been
know.
fine if a kid got me moist.
Mario, so what's your official embarrassing moment here?
Okay, well, the official one, I don't know if I'm gonna tell on the podcast.
Oh,
Oh.
I mean, it's up to you. I mean, if not, then I got another one to tell.
I guess that one's not so embarrassing.
I mean, you don't have to, Mario.
I don't know, just going back to your pre-K stories, I once peed in the same toilet as this other kid. We're that close. We just whipped it out
I mean,
together.
that's like
and-
sword fighting. A lot of kids did that, I think. Like,
Sword fighting.
yeah, that's what they call it. It's
I thought that was.
when
I
your
didn't do that.
streams like I mean, I didn't do it. Like,
I didn't do it. I just know a lot about it.
I thought that was a term for something else.
no, for what? Oh,
I thought that was like
wait.
an adult activity. That's all I'm saying.
probably
Mm.
is.
Well, it could be.
Could be.
I didn't know that kids did that.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Personally, I didn't do it, but Jay seems to know a lot about it.
Yeah,
So,
because
I'm not
from
gonna
my
say
knowledge,
anything,
it's
I'm just
supposed to be
saying.
when your streams are like fighting or whatever. I mean, I'm not comfortable with that. Like, I typically
No.
always try to use the stall, so like you can see what level of privacy I like. But
Oh, I think the embarrassing part is when we both came out together because it was like
oh,
I think we
yeah.
were just very close and we're like, oh, I gotta pee so bad, and he's like, oh, I gotta pee so bad too. But there's only one. It wasn't like a public one. It's just like a private room
yeah.
at the daycare or whatever. So
Mhm.
then we just both went in. I don't think anyone noticed, but then when we both came out, it was just mad suspicious.
Mad sus.
Mad sus.
Two kids coming out of the bathroom together.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like my cousins when they were littler, they always used to be like when one said they had to go to the bathroom, they'd be like, "Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom too." Like real quick,
Mm.
I gotta go to the bathroom too. Everybody had to go to the bathroom at one time.
I
Mhm.
remember
So
like
I've
in
never had that experience, but I
I
always found that
remember like
weird.
in third grade, my teacher for whatever reason, like he went to like one part of the classroom and
Mhm.
worked with like 5 kids individually, like with like reading assignments or whatever.
Mhm.
And so the rest of the class just did whatever they wanted.
Yeah.
So I got my I don't know, you guys know what Poke Walkers were or are?
Are those?
We talking about the little circular Pokemon
Yeah,
walkers where
it's
you
like a
could
little
walk your
circular
Pokemon.
thing
Yeah.
It counts your
and
steps.
counts your steps and
Yeah.
hatches
Oh
Pokemon, like
man, I
old
lost
school
Huh.
mine.
stuff.
I've never
I
heard
always
of
wanted
So
one of those, but I never got one.
so me and the boys, to avoid suspicion from the teacher, like with our Pokewalkers, we would all go into the bathroom together and like shake our Pokewalkers to evolve our Pokemon, bro, during class. And then we all came out together and it was like a magical moment, bro.
Wouldn't it just be easier to vibrate your leg up and down, up
You
and
guys all
down?
just went like this.
Jay, I don't know how familiar you are with Pokewalkers. It doesn't fucking work like that.
Well,
You
maybe you could
need
have got.
to do hard shaking movements, okay?
Moment.
Well, maybe you could
Moments.
attach it to like your. Oh, I guess you're trying to be secretive too. I don't know.
Yeah, Jay, the grind is hard. You just want to
Okay.
evolve some Pokemon sometime, and
I see
sometime
what
you
the
just gotta
story.
all go into the bathroom together with your boys. Like that's all I'm saying.
Mm, okay.
Mm.
Well, I don't know. But I don't know if I told this one before, but or on like a previous like ancient podcast. But one of the ones that
Mhm.
kind of still haunt me, is one from I think 10th grade. No, actually it was 9th grade. So first year of high school. I think the only AP class that we were allowed to take was AP American Government and Politics. And we're in the class. I got a bunch of friends in there. One of the people asked to borrow something from me. I think I gave them a water bottle actually. And so there's like 3 columns. There's a column between me and the person that I'm trying to throw the water bottle to or toss it, right? And they're in the very back. Like, just imagine a 3x3 grid, and that I'm trying to. No, I guess a 3x2. So, it's a bit difficult to explain. Okay, so imagine the person.
Just throwing it across
Imagine
the
I'm
room.
right here, and I'm trying to
Mhm.
toss it to this person. It's not as far
Like
as you think.
corner to corner, but like
Yeah, so just
over
imagine there's
people.
like 5 feet of space between us, right? So it's not that
Mhm.
bad. Like anybody could do it. Like it's just like Skunk tossing something to the corner of his room right over there. So it's
Okay.
nothing
All
too
right. So
bad.
not crazy.
But
No.
there's a person also kind of between us. So I go to toss something, right? And I didn't think it would be that bad. I figured it'd be easy. Like how bad could tossing like 4 feet of space? But no, just so happens while the person is while I toss the item, they move their head forward. So it just
Mm.
bonks him in the head, falls on the ground. And the worst part is, that is my teacher's favorite student right there that I just did it
Oh.
to.
Oh yikes.
Oof.
And he's a
How old were
coach
you
too.
again?
It was 9th grade, so what? You're like
Okay.
13, 14, whatever. I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Mhm.
So like in that moment, I'm like, oh heck. And immediately he says, blank. He says my last name. I'm like, God. I mean, I already knew like he had favorites. He liked him. I mean, he's also my roommate, so but yeah, so he called me and he was like, blank, go pick that up right now. So I have to walk through the column all the way around to the back and go pick it up and then walk all the way around and then back to my seat. And I just soak in
Oof.
the embarrassment right there because he stopped, the whole classroom. And it's just silent because of all that. And I'm like dying inside internally.
What did you
Mhm.
throw?
I think it was a water bottle.
Mm.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a water bottle. But unless it was like, I don't know what else I would have tossed, unless it was like a pencil pouch, but I don't think I used a pencil pouch then. So I'm pretty sure it was a water bottle that I tossed right into my roommate's face right there. And I just had to walk around and yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Right in front of the whole class.
Yep.
Fun.
Stopped class just for that. And then he even asked me right afterward, like in the middle class, like right after I picked up and went to sit down, like, like you gonna do that again now or whatever? Don't do that again or whatever. So it's like
man.
he's like even like pushing it further into
Rubbing
Awesome.
salt on the wound.
Yeah, so that wound was pretty painful.
I have
Mm.
another story.
Mm.
One time there's this teacher I really didn't like in 6th grade,
Mhm.
and she was really like mean to me. She used to, make me do things that were, I don't know, just like
Favors?
she was almost like a bully. The one time that was really embarrassing is she took advantage of like my kindness and like
Oh.
all that stuff, and she's like, Kyle, come up here real quick. I'm like, okay. She's like, here, hold these books in front of the whole class. She
Oh my God,
to her
dude.
desk, goes back to her desk. Like 5 minutes go by. I'm still standing there with the books. You think I would have said something or anything like that? But I was like, okay.
Jesus, dude.
So I stood there. She's like, oh, Kyle, you're so nice. She turns back and grabs the books and says, go sit down.
Hmm.
So you're just like a desk. Like she could have just put the books down, but she
What
made
an
you hold them.
absolute
No,
sadist.
she took them out of her desk.
He
Had
was
me
just
hold them.
embarrassing him.
She was just embarrassing me.
Hope
Trying to
she
see
got
how far
fired.
she
My
can
mom
go.
was pissed. My mom was pissed. Yeah.
She should be.
And I have another story. At that same school, I once threw, like the mixed vegetable bags. Like they have
Oh,
like peas
man.
and carrots
It's
and like the little
gross.
tiny carrots, So I once was like, all right, my friends are like, I dare you to throw that. I'm like, why? Okay, I'm like, sure. So I throw one of the little tiny carrots across the room. It hits one of like the Pride and Joy people, like right here. And she like looks up. She's like, did that. And she sees us laughing. And she goes off, she tells the school lunch moms. They gave me
Snitch.
detention for that. Detention for throwing a little tiny thing. And I got yelled at. Man, that was pretty embarrassing.
Snitches get stitches.
Yes. But yeah,
Mm.
I did not like that school. That was just two
And that
stories
is
I thought
when
of.
Skunk became homeschooled after all that.
Yes, online school. Pretty good.
Yeah.
How much time is left, boys?
I would say another like 10 minutes. Why?
Just curious.
What are you trying to leave us, Hugh?
I gotta take my dogs out, dude.
What do you think you can last another 10 minutes here? Or you're like, gotta end it.
Gotta go now.
All right.
I can last 10
short,
minutes.
I got a short one.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. You guys ever just like start falling asleep in class, but
Used to
it's
do
like
that.
you're not really aware of it? And I think almost all my classes I sit towards the front.
Mhm.
Oh, I never.
So if I fall
Nope.
asleep, pretty much the whole class can see as long as they're looking forward.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we're like set up in like groups of tables, not just like rows. So it's
Oh.
like everyone kind of has like a good view of the front. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is in math. It was at the end of the day. I slept for like 4 hours that night. And I think I went for a sip of water or something. I capped it. I kind of just held it in my hand instead of putting it back on the desk. Because I guess it was empty.
Mhm.
And then I just slowly started leaning back and then I fell asleep. So I think I dropped the water bottle somehow. It rolled all the way across the room and then I like jolted awake and then the class just stopped and looked at me.
Mm.
It was just it was very loud.
Or was it a plastic water bottle or like one of the metal water bottles that makes the
It
cluck
was-
sound?
It was this one.
Oh, so
so
it's not as
Oh.
bad.
Plastic. But it was pretty loud.
Was it hardwood floors?
No,
No,
it
it's
was like
probably
a
the
tile
tile.
floor.
Tiled, yeah.
Well, your school had hardwood floors? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I was just curious, like what kind of flooring?
I don't think I've seen any like classroom in any of my schools have hardwood.
Yeah,
It's
they usually
always
like
tile. This
Oh, my
tile's
teacher
easier to
did.
clean. Really?
Yeah, he had some hardwood.
Oh,
That's gonna do it for this episode.
I
of the
think in
podcast.
Guys, thank you for
I was just gonna say I think they have a lot of hardwood floors in animes. and I think he just watches a lot of anime.
How would you know that if you yourself didn't watch a lot of anime?
I've seen a little bit.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
what
seen
kind of
all-
shows?
Good lord.
I don't remember.
Nobody's
Bruh.
here to be your anime buddy.
No,
here.
just in general, like that
He wants
seems
an
to be the
anime
style
pal.
in animes. Wait, that looks like tile too.
What are you really trying
Yeah.
to find floors with like wood? Hmm.
Here, I
Well,
found one. This looks kind of scary though.
scary.
Yeah, it seems
You're
like a
making me
horror
look at my
game.
phone again. Oh gosh.
Like Doki Doki
I feel like
Literature
that's
Club.
even like
Ugh.
just fake. Like that's almost like fake hardwood. That would even just be like laminate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Probably.
man. The listeners have no idea what we're talking about or what we're
so
seeing.
nerdy.
Well, I'm not going to be, more tech savvy enough to do all that, so they can wait for another year before I show. Well, I mean, I can't even show it because it's on Discord, so I can't minimize Discord to show it. So
Stream your screen.
what do you mean? I can't
Stream.
minimize Discord, or it would then
Oh, okay.
mess up the
Yeah.
webcams,
Yeah.
which is kind of annoying. But okay, is there one more topic that we want to talk about before we
Something
end?
quick.
Hmm?
All right, we're not talking about Skunk's birthday.
I mean, Skunk's birthday's on Tuesday, so you can wait
Oh,
for
that's
another
exciting.
podcast.
Yeah, we can touch up on it next week.
Yeah, I'll give you my full rundown of what happened.
Okay.
All right, let's do a speed round. Let's do a speed round of childhood heroes.
Childhood heroes.
Like a quick name and a
John
little bit
McCain.
why.
Why?
He was bald.
You're making me lose a sense of hope for you. Okay,
All
Mario.
right, Captain Sparkles.
Why?
I watched him every day after school.
But what made him so much of a childhood hero? What made him so great?
I wanted to be just like him, and here I am.
Bro,
Like him
you're
in what
literally
way,
Captain
though?
Sparkles.
Just like I see, wasn't buff back then, but like he's gave off like a very cool energy. You know, he had all these. He always played with all the big YouTubers too. He's just like inspired a lot of people, I feel like.
What about you, Skunk?
Mine is probably my great grandfather
Mm.
who passed away last year. But reason because of that is because I feel like he raised me more than anybody in my family. And yeah, we we used to do things all the time. He would actually, just to kind of clarify the story a little bit, my great grandmother would watch me during the day. So he would try to take the ease off my great grandmother, and he would take me out. He'd go fishing. Sometimes we'd go down to the senior center. We'd play guitar down there and play piano. What else would we do? We'd go bike riding. We'd walk our dog at the time. Do all that different stuff. So, I mean, for a lot of the reason why I am the person I am today is probably because of him. And that's just one of the main reasons why I play guitar, why I like to go fishing, why I like to do all these things. So I guess if it weren't for him, I'd be a totally different person, I feel like. So
Yeah.
I don't know. So
Probably.
Nice.
but I feel like your childhood hero can do that to you, depending on how big of an influence they are towards you. So but yeah. That was just a little spiel of mine.
Well, that's good, Skunk. That's good. Are we ready
Yeah,
to
it's
wrap
your
up the
turn.
pot? Oh, okay. I don't think I fully have one. Like, I think
I
a
didn't
lot
fully
of.
have one. Just BS one. Come on, Jay.
Well, I mean, I could easily just be like, my brother. Like, everybody like kind of looks up to their older sibling if they kind of have one. So, like, for example, I could just say my brother. He's a great human being. he does a lot for, my mom and my family. So, that's just nice to see. Or it could be like, my mom could be my childhood hero. She's always there for me, trying to be supportive, trying to support the family, that kind of deal, being, one of the leading people in my life. So, one of those two people will probably be it.
It can always be a combination,
Yeah.
of people.
Mm.
Fine. Take different qualities from both.
Yeah.
So.
Are we good here, you guys? You guys want to wrap it up now? We good?
Are you good, Jay? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I mean, we've been going for a nice bit.
That's good.
He wants to take his dogs out, whatever. He wants to show off his legs to you. Mario probably wants to make sure that his video is doing well.
It's a nice leg, we
all enjoy it.
What?
Put it back up.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Wait, what?
I really don't know what you guys are talking about at all. Like at all.
He's just gonna put his leg back up and slam the desk with it, like XQC style.
That'd be kind of cringe.
That'd be kind of funny. But either way, that is it for episode 11 of the AfterLife podcast, featuring all of Team Panda and then Team Turtle.
Team Turtle!
It's not that great. But also, just a friendly reminder, we're available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts / Google Play Music. So you guys can check us out there if you guys are interested in that. Don't forget, we got the AfterLife Discord if you guys want to have excitement, fun, content notifications. Just join in all the excitement, possibly talk with all the AfterLife members, yada yada, and all that related stuff. Also, we got the application event going on right now. So if you guys are interested in becoming an AfterLife member, there's a link in the description down below, and yada yada, and also on the channel too if you guys are interested in that. But either way, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Smile.
Jay, you sound like you're advertising like medication. You're listing all the side effects. You're like,
you sound like Eminem
side
and
effects
Rap
include
God.
death, coughing, sneezing.
Jay, that could be your job.
Batteries not included.
Batteries not included.
All right, see you later.
Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
See you later.
Don't go to Skunk's channel.
Can you not say that like once, ever?